Oh yes, now we don't show. Let's go to Bezanzan talk show. Belukuluku, belekeleke, belokoloko, belokoloko, belokoloko. Yo, let me play my music first of all. I can't be one on it. Ne, mo done mon eme. I thought you, Jabo. Nyob.
Oh, Blessing International. Alongside with the young. Oh my God, it's real now.
Oh God, Uncle, oh God. Mère la vidéo. Ah oui. Agua jobo, agua sel. Que nous fils ya oh, agbe le star. Eh we mon star re wa o. Star re wa. Wa agbe love like yo. Why show you? Let me see if people share the video. No. Why, yeah. Don't be a watcher, a looker, be a sharer. You wouldn't want to comment here. Show you. Watch your video now. Bagay. Okay, no way. Oh no, here. Why here, why get it back? Why you with the tea? Oh, you get it. Oh, I'm a why you boss you want? You make it your own. I say, you know, no more. Can I really When I get we are no, you can't have look at this old money. And you're Asokine yemeni you rezeriru ena asokine ye ajebori no mo rezeriru oh kado ajebo no mo isi oluku adafe wido no simewu kasoke neni awu adafe wido no simewu ise egbegun ogo mari igwe egun ogo mari adafe wido no simewu oga tegbe mu gata ga tegege tini yoki eri yen ga gbe no le ko eri yen gbe no ke kodi isi oluku no sime adafe wido ite egbegun abi won o mari adafe wido e ri o ani dafe wido no sime agbegbe yesine agbegbe yesine oh saga continue ona saga avasi no hunda we ga bi mone izegwegun mi won o ma we ri igwegun mi won o mari o pe ga ji igwegun do gagri oh dafe wido no sime dafe wido no sime wose ti wasu kun geba ona se mo ya o oh o ki yan ba na sime nia o be se mo ya o uwe ke bi wa we o wa na se mo ya o owo kan we to ta gege ron gege go to ta gege oga gbe sese ye menu ta re me dan no la je won lo e de na ri wo ni we na e wu me re platform o menwe no ga no le re wa do no lazi we odo ga ajebo ri no si me o te o ni yen tin pe mu ganya we na ge te ni ye fun ona do ya de ye ti we na ye na o ajebo ri no si me u de ga gun we ni ajebo ni de ga ru kin ba se mo yi we ni ajebo je gbopo aje to je toto ajebo bo je gege era that's okay maybe wagaga video na wagaga babo obele go sumo money no wagia video na yedo wagia gba bo ugana go my press share my press aga nyanga ni obo eri aga ni ati share ni bi won do we my share try no pion very important nyanga ni yedo ugana go my pion share let me share ugana go my pion share ga pion share o pa na yare gbegun omo na ri edo meyen ya o wa go my pion share nyanga ni just so my people, if you watch me live and direct, this is Frank Victor, the Umen, one of the university, the social media king, the social media kubana, the social media guru. Yes. About this man, I don't drink and wine. It's clear. Came out this afternoon to disgone and disanalyze and disgoberize. Agameya will say, is your look or that we do? Well, now, based on the video that he did, that's number one. At the same time, I'm going to play this my lovely friend video. What is it called? Mr. Jerry Amogiate, as you all know as a Odafin Esther talk show, you know, for the video that he did for Agameya will say Odafin we do. You understand me now?
Ogun gbiju no wa na fe we do. We be ni Nigeria we show I think we competition. We dress here. Ogun gbo a. Abo ye me no. Na you I don't see no na no we na no ka we o me no se ni na gbe ni eni ro kan yi be tu we o wa e tu de yeki. O pe no ma de yeki ba igbe ni ri o kan ye gbo mo no bi e.
Win so.
Una zwa.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, from a club that they start dance. Many of our men for abroad, they pick where they say that they are, where they carry. They go market, they carry, they go school, they carry up and down, saying that they are picking. Not be their name, they picking. Many of our men, that one now, the normal thing, especially for this Deutschland, Germany, the normal thing will be say they really they sub based on because of documents, one thing or the other. But between we and them, we know say many of children we many they carry what cannot be their picking. But because they document now, you go put your name for another person picking, another person blood. You dey feel me so? We know that one. But why I was talking about this ajebo own, now you impregnate that woman, but not be your picking, not be your name did the picking. Now another person, which is your wife, papa name. Now did the picking. And you still the get man they talk. Woman, what you say you pay traditionally, you go pay the bride price. Another man do white pay for the abroad, you pay bride price. Two person now, ajebo wife they marry as we speak now. Another man, now do the white wedding for Europe. Why another man, which is ajebo when they with for us now, do the traditional marriage? Woman will marry two man, two day with them. Still they never cut the white wedding, not cut them. But ajebo go still come and they bragado, they show self, say too much, you know. Manak punk shibina. I go look, I go laugh. For inside the stupidity where you did. You understand? Now you be the only man where I see say your own wife where you pay. Now you get the wife who traditionally now you get the wife. Yes, I must tell you the truth. Now you get the wife because you don't pay bride price. You don't go pay bride price. That woman on your own. And you get her. I know they follow you dragon and your wife. But now shame see another man name this stick with. But for Europe, for this Europe where me and you don't get wife. And they prove to you for Europe, ajebo, you don't get wife, you never marry. Vivian not be your wife according to law, according to European law. Vivian not be your wife. Anybody if you put up for a because of water. The people put up for a because of water. You define so Vivian not be your wife because a different man entirely paid them do the white wedding, the common marriage for Europe, and that marriage is not yet divorced, not yet separated. They never cut them. As far as Europe concerned, it still belongs to that same person. Can't tell us for live video why your name not there your picking name. Why your father name not there your picking name. Come talk. Your own go there inside house, your own problem there inside house, you never solve and you want to solve outside that own. I'm not going to insult you, I'm not going to tell you sense. I want to put sense for your head. I know say you didn't watch me, you know. You were the true man to me yesterday. I don't know how to send on one because me, no see me not normal, not do okay. But I want me not do okay because me no see me nowhere. But I guess something where I go to make una do okay. So that's why they give una to when they do okay. Because as me not do okay, I need to make una do okay. All of us don't be this stupid at the time. You feel me so? Now, Mr. Ajebo Agameya Wefe, now they call you your real name. You understand? Okay, good. You know, say your own picking where you get for us, don't carry your name. You never on live video. May you use your experience when you pass for Vivian hand for inside house to advise other men on social media. Good. You know they do that one. You keep your, you know, tarapa for that say. You know go roti for inside now tarapa cover them. You understand? Now go define other people own up and down. Just like the way me did now. My own body. The only problem with me I know see me I get for this abroad. Now paper problem now paper not my problem. No be money, no be any other thing apart from paper, documents. Now waiting me at this find solution put be that one. You feel me so? No be any other thing. Because I know say there is no any other problem where I get past paper for abroad. If you say you pass person like me, the only thing where you go feel say you take pass me now documents. Documents where I go to talk to you, you know they hear. The only thing where you know say for with women myself known for this abroad where you take past me. Now be like I been. I don't see anything for this abroad where you take past me, Ajebo. You feel me so? I don't see anything at all for this abroad where you take past me. The only thing where you take past me now the Spanish document with your hand where you know they used to the work. Work, let me say the work. Even the social media, you don't focus on it. Maybe they do on the way your mates they do on, the way your mates carrying like real work. Because they know what's the get from inside. You don't carry on like that. Your owner will come out, come they use on the brag, use on the beg. Your live video of a thing, your broadcast and come and use on the brag. You go say they give advice to Iviedo. Iviedo will argue you, they give advice, and you know they review. Now you they review. You come out categorically. Come they talk, say any married woman with their husband has, with their husband, they perform well. May they pursue their husband come for house. Benin women, may they pursue their husband come for call you, lodge hotel, may you come put them for their kpekus woto. You listen to yourself. Woman with their husband. I watched one video today when they blast you. I'll play that video. I they want to see responsible married women they talk. Me I pause this one with Jerry blast you so. I want to play a responsible video. Responsible video will be say they take put them for your body today. You understand? I'll play that video very well. Because that video deserves to play. When I share this video, I'm gonna play this video. Where they take put up for your body waiting. Woro. When I hear.
Yes, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you swapping them.
I'll upload this video. I was forced to upload this video sharply.
Auf swappy.de und hier hast du schon die Möglichkeit, dir ein neues iPhone auszusuchen und ein altes in Zahlung zu.
Yes. Talking about video so disgusted. Okay, let's some of it. No, if I see it, ni adioni. All I said to time, more the camera. We have one where a video on where that means. It's a disgrace to the men. Yes.
Exactly.
Because that video we make be warning.
Okay.
On I maybe where Atana where how can a man that is said that is a responsible man over Loladian or face that camera he will announce to the world that he will not water not that for any negative no inviting here. Is that not stupid?
Okay.
Is that not madness? So, over here, but the foreign plug a video on our way international watch. Don't tell me where he and we now a being a bag or one of your water, no, that for every fear in no balo. No, I will tell up me, not seeing near poor day, near the salo, a take me a being winner. What feel my people?
Okay.
The video is so disgusted. All the some of it. Now we had the night because on I may be with Sagano. And I may walk be man, not your bedo. A man.
Okay.
Binima as that.
Okay.
Have come out now the social media. All the larger where if you are a married man, if your husband cannot do you well, you have to invite him to the abego. Need it alone turning. Is that not stupidity? Is that not stupidity? Because it's not loyal to Eka. Let me play the video for you guys to listen.
Okay.
So you guys know why I'm here today. So to analyze this video, to also talk to him as an adult son. This is totally wrong. I'm not by run away, follow where that you disappointed them, you give them a very hot slap because for coming out on social media to say such thing, it's a very slap in a dumb man and a dumb woman's eye. Because do when I get your boy, when I arrive, I do a video on my team will get the petition you are that woman is a failure as well.
Okay.
Let me play the video for you guys.
Now woman they talk to married woman they talk so. Let they talk to you so. Married woman go go now. Woman set him Vivian, woman set him big petition that wow. That way. Okay, not be silly.
look at Susan, so said where you said who said before this day, yeah. A big one in the water.
Okay.
By telling women that if your husband are not performing well, he and what we would say,
okay.
Is that not a shame?
Okay.
Is that not a shame?
Okay.
Eh? And when no party, no war, or that way, no China is worse than what that one is saying. Because now, and you know, now you adulterous women, adulterous men. Do you know where some are going where really you are who they say you are?
Hey, no. Okmeni keta buwa we we are oma dano. Okmeno ri na weru kwere. Oma dolo gaji aweru kwere. Oge mabuwa. Also now, and there's one thing you push also understand for this Europe. There are some useless women. You go marry them for us. They're going to use you. They do true. Yes now. They go to join you, they do true. There are plenty. They go to join you, they do true. Maybe they follow other women, they collect their money, they sleep with other women. Some women live for abroad like this. There are plenty. Like this ajepkako, I may have a wife. Because why? You know, say money go pass the commerce. Or that no, you can't young understand now? Because that's the reason why you could see this woman stood. And this woman, you would there, they would talk. Where say, "It's so behosi you could shoot." Yeah, behosi you could shoot. Una they dress for party. Una they dress for party. They wear clothes. They dress. They buga for party. Where they for what? When you want to go spray $200. Party where you want to go spray $200, they buga. You don't get house for Nigeria. You don't get house for Nigeria. You go wear heaven and earth. Clothes where they say cheap particle. Material where they go cut, where they sell light material, where they sell, where they cheap, where you go sell, give tailor or so design for you to your own taste. They go even write your name, put. With 20,000, you don't sell them, you don't sew them. You go wear and finish, come dress, come wear chain, come they show chain for live video, they show chain, they dance, they form one kind thing like say you too superior. Then at the end, you don't get house for Nigeria. The house where you buy for open community for how many years now? You never complete the house. House not go up. Upon all say the money where they give you, they support the orphanage home. That's the money that you for the thing they use to build the house. Up to now, you never build the house. Your bad mouth and your bad character that I prove out on social media make you lose the free house where you put orphanage home for open community or your warehouse. Now you go rent apartments. Your mother-in-law house, you drag and write for sale for your mother-in-law. Your home, the house where your mother-in-law did, where your mother-in-law will die. Because of you, because of your trouble, your mother-in-law died timely death. Because you write for sale for us, you want to sell the house when the woman still there alive. How can you imagine a woman come Europe from how many years we did do prostitution? You carry Oyibo buy motor for you, but it's not a build house for you. Oyibo buy motor give you. Where you and your husband they drive today. Now only 2 flats you feel build for Nigeria. When it be said that even your sisters and your mother join you suffer build that house for years. Now go the fees on a punch, una get this, una get that. Only 2 flats now you feel build for Nigeria. For how many years we take use who hate to do obele go some money? When I click on the red for road work, only 2 flats use and get. 2 flats will be say only one night or you go carry person, it go change your life. And now yeah. I even know some presenters where they do live video today. Where be say that road work or you go carry them, build house for them. The house they even do today, or you go na buy for them. Or you go put them for us. Person like one chihuahua waiting for Italy. Get one small chihuahua waiting for Italy where they insult me that year. Now road work or you go carry them. Where change your life. Now you go that breast for front. What you use your money do? I bet you can't Vivian. It can't because many women do this road who they do so. Some women they be like smelly meat. Feel like they patch them for road work. Or even they price them. Not because they want to carry them. There are plenty like that. Many all those ones also our women can't do. Some women know for our women they will be say they really go the road work. They don't see you carry them. Some go use last end down balance them down with what's it called with this thing So they call them Shoro. And I say and they are last. You dey feel me so? You go do road work for how many years? And only 2 flat use and build. And you not still enter house, you shut up your mommy quiet. May you see how you go to straight your life. If Ajebo Arameya wife and man will get sense, man will they brilliant, will really get wisdom. Not be this time you the buga. Social media not be place where they proud. Yes, I want talk sense enter Ajebo here. No, anybody will press red, now red go dey follow your generation. Don't be joke. If you press her with mistake, it don't go happen to you. But if you press her with correction because you know him, then you press her. I don't they talk him. It must happen. If you press love go they follow you. If you press like, likeness go man go they like you, woman go they like you short. Now you go tire for like. The more you press like, the more they go to like you. The more you press love, the more they go to love you. You will become a lover boy, a lover girl, a lover woman. You know? That's how it go be. Now, Arameya Wefe, I want to talk to you now for this video. What you do? You know, say I talked to you this early morning. But say audio, dark audio. I tell you, say I'll come out later. Come talk sense to your brain. For this same audio, where you say any of our women, our married women, you're not talking about widows. If not widows, because I know so that's your feed. You marry widow for house. So if you still insist for more widows, me I go help you define. Because those widows who want married them, a person who want married them, which is normal. Since you are the ogakata of widowers, widows, you are the taker of widows. So we'll go recruit more widows for you. If now widows you request for, no problem. But you saying our married women, may they drive their husband, book hotel for you, may you can't wire them. That's a big disgrace. That is an upside down arrangement. That word is now the shameless word so far that should come out from a real typical Benin man. A real typical Benin man will get sense. A traditional man. The women will go still need you. They can never talk about these things. Only the responsible married women where their husband has go address this issue where you do so. Which is this one where this woman do so. My victory word. That's my victory word. You understand? Maybe a page. My victory word. Now you see, she provoked as a married woman. This is an error. This is an upside down arrangement. This is not what's supposed for a Benin man to talk. If you can use your platform to motivate people, if you are a mentor to people, I see some people they say, if I carry on, if I do this one, if I you too much, if I your dressing too much, if I your Gucci, if I your perfume, if I your this one, you use 600 euro to buy perfume. I tell you this morning, I say perfume when you use 600 euro buy that perfume. Now dead body they use on the balm. Now mortuary they for the user. If you go mortuary, they spray on for mortuary because of the smell of dead body. That's what they say. You get body odor. Then you go feel use perfume of 600 euros. If you talk of 300, 400 euros, I go the year. A day. Yes, a day. So you go to buy perfume of 600 euros. You not get house for Nigeria. You're too flat where you put for ground, where you build for home. You never carry and reach anywhere. Children where you put for family job, they never eat. Oh, you deceive yourself. God sent foundation. And they come for that side. And they come small. God sent foundation. Not come and come the brag. Wait till they come. I will talk to that side. Just hold on me and pump God sent to make I talk to you. You now. Only small orphanage will be like saying a pit toilet you cut. Your orphanage will be like pit toilet that you cut. Pit toilet. I know of orphanage women they direct where they go. Now woman get on. Whether home of grace. Now woman get on. She's there for Canada. That woman orphanage home. Nobody they assist her. Only she get for Benin. She get for Lagos. She get for Port Harcourt. She get for Warri. She get for Botin for Warri. She get for Port Harcourt. She get for Benin. She get for Kano. The 36 states will get for Nigeria. The woman get football team. She can't get orphanage for Kenya. Orphanage, she get orphanage for Kenya. Benin woman, now they tell you so. Ajebo dey here. Home of Grace. Type of internet, you see him. She get for Kenya. It not they make noise. She do live video. She be live video presenter. Small she do. If you send for live video, then she come preach. She go enter her house. If they tell you say that kind of person get that kind of thing, you don't believe. Hello? Hello? You understand me? So if they tell you say those kind of people, they know they talk. You will get pitolet, orphanage home. No, let us hear for live video. You will come and see they arrive. They brag. They brag. Yeah, remove it for here, Angela. I'm not the waste time. I'm not coming here to talk about myself. I know see me, my own, they talk my own. Me, I talk and say I don't know man. I be you really call here. Before I started business, I don't see me not get sense. They want give sense where I get. I want give to Ajebo. Ajebo na idiot. When you talk, come out as a Benin man. See because our women they come for husband has been going to sleep with them. These are the things where we say they do. Where they talk about. Now so you come out, you go the wire, wagin otagata. This is another UK. No matter okay. Now so you put on wagin otagata pekuzu. Woto. If Samuel Sandra. Wagin otagata. If someone to the estate. Wagin otagata and the respect in husband bride for us. Because of Ajebo. Ajebo, a brat na matna, he do chest big. Oga with the UK, he grab do everything. Wagin otagata and the respect him. Because Ajebo or you know about where they confuse Wagin otagata with the husband house. Or whatever you are. Ajebo, there's no time here Agbo. Anytime here Agbo, almost with a big Wagin otagata. Because it's your boyfriend. Only way December, Abi? December when I have a new one. Say nice posse, matter. About the trust woman, a young woman, because young who, young woman, all like your hay, water. All like your water. That's the reason why you have that goss. But again, but Valadia, no time we are having again, Takata, Uga, who are going to Takata, but the phone my way at Bebu. The phone I want you. The phone I could the body. I got the brother for all kind of yegby. I bomb yagu. I have a yagu. Or yagu might take a honey bay. Or not the bamon yegby. That's the reason why you see the gather courage. Come out for live video talk to make our women drive their husband. May you call the summer there. Because if to say a bright naga be an ogilesiak, but I go a bright naga sound, you know. If you know your way, I'm here. Our leg go next time. You cannot wear it body like the tower. All the marriage women they pursue their husband, may they call you. Because if they do the men don't feel they talk to you. You they do they know they feel they don't get what they want to do you. You understand? You they do you feel they come out for life, they call they talk. The same some for stupid women where they don't lose, they want to don't enter a vice in the morning. Yeah, when they clap for you. I mean, they clap for you. Why you not go they brag? You must they brag. The people that are supposed to caution you, tell you say, my brother, what you are doing is wrong. They are the one clapping for you. You must they brag. Watch share video now. Watch share video now. Watch kill. Watch share video now. Who must to brag? Because they are like when I go to Fian, I go with Fian. Who did you live video? No, we are not inside. We are inside with live video. Again, I want you do bomb work. What you do? Ekimagi do. Again, I want you to try your way. Or where Magi enjoy my school. School they don't go. Go to school. I won't wait. Current yourself. I can't fit. I was be waiting for you. I was not seeing you. I was be going. All of it was. You know, was it here? What? You dey see them now. As a Benin man. Now you they come and they read news for live video. Now so Pala say you and unoke guare na the reason why I go to blast you now be that one. Yes now. Who like the live video? Who do I say unoke guare na unoke guare? Now when we go lele. If a boy ya ala ya gbe gwa. When I do you guare. Emanu pe boni la jebo ne fire e fa na mo tenso ala ya gbede gwa aisun amoso aburu aisun akwele so ye gware banishin ye gware e fa na mo tenso ala ya gbede gwa una do wuye gbe ye gware. Yes now. Before when I really enter this live video, who are they see now you? Now you carry Bepa palace. Message come from the palace. No wa ke gware na if you do the railway bo. No ke gware na no ke gware. I want to have ye big one who agbenuati. I want to have ye big one who agbenuati. If I is one line be te. If I don't tell you, and we is one we are one goladian. Una siegbe. No, since then, I don't see you come talk about palace again. I don't see you now come talk say, we no care gware na. If you do the railway, why you got one go talk? Why you got una all those big shit, all those shit. Father was giving you money, giving you little right paper, give you to come read for life. You was not plan for back. Say na palace send you. No we can fear kive live video na we no kivo. When we can fear kive live video na. A palace here do what exist with social media. No can fear kive live video. If your network not good, no need way you take the call. Hello. I agree to a live video. Yeah. Okay. I hear you.
So I just want to make all the men, mostly the married men, get women first, so they are at the ball. They have to be very careful with their wife, and that they allow the wife to mingle with that guy.
Okay.
For it, they don't wait that guy very well to talk about say everything like his married women. Now they know this boy a really big fool.
Okay.
How Benin man will come out, Benin man for that matter come out and talk all kind of stuff from us. Me, the married men, they leave their wife for house,
okay.
Then come out, Ingo go like his them.
Okay.
So my advice to all the men, all the people who are going to call my friends who they around town, may they be very, very careful how they allow this guy to enter their house.
God bless you.
Don't trust their family to this guy. And any man may watch when they allow their wife, that is married, when they watch when they allow their wife, they call this guy program, or they call their wife. They put them onto their wife. And as long as the body close to them. For him, you know how man like this will come out for public. What if for video they won't go watch. You talk this kind of come out for mouth. They married me the push those one for us. Then we they call me the latches there. So that's my contribution.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's the truth. I don't hear that from people. What's what I say? Every man now, you know, say you be married man, you get wife. If they watch Ajebo, if they call you for Ajebo platform, you are your own. I'm not gonna tell you now, say if you be man, don't let your wife they watch Ajebo. Am I mad? Now me get your house for you. Now me want to control you. I want to not be me want to tell you. I want to redo your house. If your wife go watch Ajebo, you know watch it. It's not my business. You understand? If Ajebo see they knock your wife, you can't tell me. That time you can't be my business. Gonna be a you. The reason why I'm talking to Ajebo now, no, since they're not talking to them. The reason why they wear and now why they give her because why? The waiting that they forbid, waiting me they against, make our women know they do. Waiting me they against, now they promote now, which is adultery. You understand? Now Ajebo they promote. So that's the reason why I they put up for your body now, straight direct the way it be. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, they like video. Okay, they come here alone. Okay, talk to me. Yeah. Yes. You are right. No, you understand? Okay, you are right. You have a point there. Okay. Where's my sister? Where's for remember me? Aje, what? Where's it? He did again. He woman always say, oh, I mean, what Pamela is very true too. God bless this woman. Oh, this woman will remember me something. So this way, this one remember me now. Very interesting things. So my people, we can have a lot of high back so we animal pass that bush. Now they will trust the leg. When I share this video, I want to explain something very important. I want combine to waiting at the talk so. About this man, I know they made mistake for my videos. I know they made mistake. I know what I am saying. I talk it. Now, when I share this video, it's very important. Why I tell you what? When I go call me in girlfriend, in woman girlfriend, now girlfriend, no, woman friend, in woman chick. When I call me Sandra, woman chick, sister already UK, no matter okay. Why I tell Sandra go man? Sandra, I want to get no tagata. Why I tell you no to under down horror? You understand? Now my people, one of the reasons why this thing want involve wagino tagata, When I don't say wagino tagata husband bola on the work. Wagino tagata husband in bola on the work, in tin on the stand. Now no one video where I don't know where I play the record where wagino tagata husband sending brother a message for we go Nigeria. See me brother buy the medicine where they make where they made that in the stand. You think they hear the record they will mean. That's where they make I don't understand. I'm trying to get the points. That's where they make Madiga the stand. Make it buy and come if they come from Nigeria. It's based on in the thing on the stand. Then we're gonna can't hear the audio. He can't call a husband, even record the husband sent to me. You understand? Inside the recording, they call a quarrel with your husband. So you say your brother, make a bad this thing come from you from Nigeria. And you don't tell her, oh, you the user they sleep with. Because your husband no say, when they talk to your doctor, your wife no say, the thing no they stand. you understand me? So I know the reason why some women they commit adultery, the women they sleep around because many of our men they are still not they stand again because many of our men drugs where they don't take. At the earlier on they affect their gula. All those men where they use drugs they sleep with women. When I share this video, it's very important. I want to explain this to go reach Ajebo side. Now, Ajebo is a boyfriend to Wagino Tagata. Ajebo is the side man or side chick of Wagino Tagata. You understand? Is it a chick? It's a side chicken. It's a side chicken. The side chicken of Ajebo. You understand? Okay. Let's go. One leg up. No, put one leg down. This one, if you are sitting down, put one leg down. Don't put one leg up. You understand? This one is another dance style. UK style. UK and German style. You understand? This is not African dance. This is a UK dance. Another new leg up. Leg down. One leg up. You feel me so? Now, Wagino Tagata no say, his husband go down on the walk. And Ajebo Constant no say, Wagino Tagata husband go down on the walk. You feel me so? Now, that is the reason why now Ajebo is not coming out. And watch the video where Ajebo do. He say if you know say your husband go down on the walk, you know if he satisfy you the way you be, the way you need them as a woman. Then you pursue your husband. Then you drag her enter house. Then you call her, make it computer for your woto. Now, on the other way around, Wagino Tagata is a suspect. If anything happen to Bright, we go hold Wagino Tagata and Ajebo hostage. Oh yes. Because Bright is at risk now in the hands of Wagino Tagata. Because Ajebo is not coming as a middleman between them. Okay now. Get it clear of these words Ajebo said on social media. Bright is at risk, which is the husband of Wagino Tagata. Is at risk between the collabo of Ajebo Arameya will say to collect Wagino Tagata from Bright. And the other day, I told Wagino Tagata, go and vein your wa. Ya vein your wa. Ya vein your wa egbe nauna. Wagino Tagata is a stubborn woman. She refused to go and vein your wa. She told me where April. She and Bright called me. April okay. April, their woman in wife go. April for Bright and in wife to go Nigeria, go vein your wa. They can't go Dubai. Go they climb kete. They can't go Dubai, go they climb kete for Dubai. You see the reason why some of our men they die on timely death. You see the reason why some of our men they useless. Woman when commit adulteries, when the whole world here say she commit adulteries. Sister Nora, you can no matter okay, they are adulterous woman 2022. When win the award, You as a man, Benin man, you know say your wife commit adultery. You know say your wife commit fornication. You know say your wife put up for your wife because woto. You go first boldly sit down. They eat that woman food. Still they follow that woman, they go travel for holiday. You see the reason why some our men that they kill themselves by themselves because of Pekos. Because when you are not bold enough to talk as a man. Wageno man strong pass bright on a bright go. If you talk na die day. That's the reason why I just want to use star. Collect Wageno Tagata for bright hand. Wade kini kodo ya webo. Ibi ador wa ada we ho unyi edan. Ni kwe my son yin ya webo. Iyan na ye ma kino otira ya yin ya yo to no gbewe. I na mi pe ni ho wa na wa jebo yi. No ri wo ni ro wodo ye wodore. No de wo ya wodo ya zaga. No go sie koko. When you see some marriage woman has one scatter. For you to arrange the marriage house. For you to find wisdom to settle the house. Instead, you tell the woman make you pursue your husband come for house. Make you invite you in. How do you come hotel? Because me no say Ajebo I did UK. Ajebo you want measure by all means being the UK by fire by force. If you want cool, to work where I can. No, if you so. Now, if you collaborate what Ajebo said on this video to what is happening in a bread house, bread is at risk. Yes, now. Bread is at risk in the hands of Ajebo. Ajebo yami Wageno Tagata. And Wageno Tagata no care wegbunu. Wageno Tagata wegbunu. Wageno Tagata that strong past bright. Bright nothing. When I share this video, it's very important. Because it have Ajebo, I man of wegbunu. I don't trust man like you. Wageno amere. Umoso suhungu. I don't know here suhungu. Now, how can you imagine we're not going over here to working? We're going to have a family no one to a live video. I think I'm with family no one to a live video. Now, if I didn't have no one to a live video, because I have a guy my family no one to a live video. If I like been, if I don't tell you, I can't your banner. They your banner when I carry you no water. And this was what we were doing before. Una cover up with star. The people that was looking at you, they kept mute. The people that are supposed to say it, they are all adulterous women. Yes, now. People like Monica, for them to tell you they are adulterous women because you can't hear but that is it. It shock you, Abi. It shock you. And when they are same adulterous gang with you, they cannot tell you because you can see now. Okay, now Monica is Wageno Tagata is a supporter of Monica. They are bed of the same feather that flocks together. Adulterous gang. Igbeagia gang. Oh, Bele Gosuma Money gang. They stew together. They are in one lane. Wageno Tagata. Oh God. Only one door. What's one? No, the reason why I kept mute. Me, I like promise. He said, April. They will go Nigeria. They will go Venezuela. Finally, December. You understand? Say finally, December. Don't be say I forget to. No, say the way I talk come back again. Me Wageno Tagata no say a matter never settle with me. She never settle a matter with me. As the Indian we have the Indian one when we're Vimene. Inshallah, you are free. You understand? You are not my family. Don't come and swear my family. No. The family where you marry from, prove them wrong. That you are innocent. You are not an adulterous woman. The reason why you is because for you to prove your innocence. That you are not an adulterous woman. Leave it for the ancestors. They take me now. Their family now. If the spirit, the ancestors of now, if it is working or it's not working, then we will know. Obi, you understand me now? Then we will know. I remember those days when women do this kind of thing. They don't say yes, they really do it. They will confess to their husband. There's another way around. Obviously, they follow what they do. I don't say yes. I don't so. We can't cleanse those women. But when you are trying to be oppressive, the reason why this thing is really hard now, because Wageno Tagata is the head of the house. Now you marry bride, now you be the man, now you be the woman. Now you be the man, now you be the woman. Bride not fit talk. Because I don't think is it this now? Person like me. I just come here, I just pay bride one woman now. I just stay with the woman. You say, Frankie, why you? They put up on your wife because you go. I say, eh? You say they put up on your wife because you go. I pause. I call the woman to order. They put up on your because you go. Say no. They put up your because you go. Say no. They don't put up your because you go. He said no. Then this one go talking. This one go talking. I say, Potina, you know what to do. I'll call my family. I don't want to die small picking. I don't want to die small picking. You will do the needful. Like I tell our men, our Benin men, we dare abroad, let me say we be Oyibo. You dare abroad, any country where you dare Indian, any country where you dare abroad, let me say you be Oyibo, you are an African man. Anywhere you dare, your ancestors, they guide you day and night. Because your family go they pray for you, say, no, you see no re, or you jare re. E die do die wase. Oh, mona na gay sina. Gay you jare re. They go they pray for you. They are invoking your ancestors to guide and protect you. And now, because you people are tired, you don't know when the ancestors is really standing for you. You know the the name of the spirit is not a carnal way. It's not the way the reason. Then you can't reach abroad because you just don't see one make you sweet you. You don't see one make you like chiso. You don't see the make sweet you. You can't see your ancestors not be ancestors again. You can't see your family not be family again. The things where they do for your family not be here again. Many of our senior son wait for abroad. Many senior son they not get sense. So senior son where some for being for abroad their papa don't die. They be senior son. They don't know say that them be the next ancestor to worship their ancestor. Many of our senior son they are who regbe here can kind. You know marry water they are who regbe dry for throat. None of them they put their father leg for ground. No they can and then go around no gi. Iknya bwe no gi ogirani. No they can and then around ye wegu. Anyo ndo ya ho na gume no gumi amayo. Ya boy no gi ama. Ya boy be dog ama. You can't make him. You are like that. I like go there. I did go to Mario. I go my yard. I get me. Okay, I'm so one moment. I get no. Many times you. I don't know. No about him. You pray for yourself. You pray for your father. Your father leg represents you. Oh yes. I'm the first son of my mother. Every year they pray for my mom, especially with the time of my mom, that's remembrance. I go down to market, I go buy expensive drink. Expensive drink. I go bring my mother, let come out. Pour that drink. Pray, put. Yes, it's my tradition. I will pray, put all the children. When my mama die, live. I go pray for them, call their name. No, Yagba Orame. Hasuma Heno with us today. Let's see my, yes. You go to say those things where they do not come. No. Forget that, you know. It walk. It walk. Things go to change for you. Sometimes you for don't even die, you don't know. Some of them they sleep. You don't know what they solve for night. And then I'm going our men go there abroad. Don't marry one of your people for us. I mean, you could take big one European big bag for many years in there. You know, but you might your wife. It's all that their passport in the Yahoo. You got it, but not land. Well, I'm going to do all low. All low, if they just mistakenly born for you, but 1, 2, 3, we or 4. That kind of some of them are serious at the bone. Your money at the end. Life you work change. Also, low, you don't have say give for as a man because I'll be no. I will use the title. They understand what this is the kind of man you are. When things is wrong, correct that thing. Our men are suffering today in the hands of our women because they refuse to correct the wrong at the right time. When women they go road walk, are you the data? You know say this one they go road walk, and you know say against our tradition. You know say you want to marry this one for her, and you know say this one they go stop her. Make una suffer. Suffer. Stop over that road work. This woman they go road work. And you dey house now. You go the road work come out. You go bring money come. You go dey count the money for side agolo. You go dey count the money for side agolo. What do you expect this woman at the age of 50 years? When she no longer they go road work again? You think say you get right over this woman again? She was feeding you with prostitution. She was feeding you with the road work money what she do. And you refuse to stop and stand as a man. Now when she not the go road work again, you won't go stand as a man. You won't go control her. When you see her with your body walk off road, when you see her so your body touch Nash, you won't go control her. When they use the money they feed you, where were you? Why did you stop him? Where was your tradition? Where was your ancestors? These are the questions they will ask you. And that's the major reason why a lot of our men has failed. A lot of our men have lost their rights as a man. See now? That's exactly the problem, the predicament Ajebo is passing through. That's the problem where Ajebo pass through with that one. Maybe you know that thing. That's the reason why you see us, you don't feel to talk to your wife. Now your wife they use them. Now your wife they write down. If you do live video, you go to look your wife. You go say, you know, if you look at Ajebo body language when they do live broadcast, if your wife the house, he's always very careful of the words that comes out of his mouth. Not beside the don't know the wrong thing, don't know the right thing. He knows. He knows the kind of woman he put for house. He knows the work what the woman do. He knows the situation at hand. He knows if he must lie, he has a problem. He can never speak as a man. The same thing they want Enogi too. Yes. The same thing goes to Enogi. They are very careful of the kind of words that comes out of their man because the woman they put for house, they pass them. The woman when they put for house, like be a girl of the put house. So if they mistakenly go against traumas, go put for that kind of thing where their woman go don't do, they don't finish. I don't do live video for woman house where I talk about that show after. He scattered my phone. I don't use myself as example. I didn't be a live video. I'm not going to the thing will even make me even they talk to me because he allowed me to do the live video finish. Maybe I post on solo, maybe I like it. He allowed me because he knows me na secret. Because if you do one of the live video, you have found. Even though I there hassle, he allowed me to do the live video finish. Immediately I do live video finish. He carried my phone and whip ground. Wim. What take washawo? What's the women in Taban? Women, okay, don't wait till we go. Don't wait till we go. Problem don't start. See the worry you. Which can I talk with that one? Now you want to tell me what you want to talk? Now you want to tell me what you want? What I got boss to? What I got said to? This is not a joke. Now they use brain. That's the reason why I didn't look myself when I deal with all those kind of women. I'll go look them at Ajebo. I'll look Enogi. I'll look and laugh. That's the reason why I get respect for Efei. Oh God. The reason why I respect Efei. Efei bread. Although you don't feel understand. I not only the respect Efei, the respect we get for Efei wife, I don't get that for Efei. Your wife. The wife Efei put for us, the respect I get for that woman. I don't get that. I don't even just Efei go get that kind of respect for your wife. The way I tell you respect that woman, wait for us. No matter what Efei go talk for life, it not concern the woman. The woman shook ear for water. That's the only woman whenever they obstruct your husband for live video. When the husband they do live video. As a Benin man, as a Benin traditional man, the only man will be say his husband, his wife never come out. Come the obstruct his wife, obstruct your husband for live screen. Check the rest of us. You know you go to do live video, your husband go kill us not here. Put on like this, talking like this. Talk. Only you forget that thing. Only you forget that thing. Talk like this. Talk like this. Hey, waiting. All of them. Check them. Now, our women with the husband house. You people be careful of Ajebo Agameya Wefe. Be careful of Ajebo Agameya Wefe because me know say Ajebo where he dey, where Ajebo target dey. Na ginotata. We target Ajebo ekinoje egbe efemo kiki oji. Egbe femo kiki awe egbe fi aweji. And any ka oya abi o ngo egbe fi. Bright, you better think twice. Then you were winner, it should be an agreement between you and your wife. Yes, now. When I see me, you will explain agreement. Yes, Ebowe. Yes, now. Ebowe. Ebo Sorona. You know the move. You shall ground. yen mo shoro ti gan yen mo we are ke no wokin yan yi yen mo so lo wokin yan e so wo so lo wokin yan so yen mo kila yen to pi. You understand? Yen mo kila yen to pi. Wa so lo wokin yan yen be pain we ba yen be pain e bo we. You understand? So if you want to live that kind of life, if you are dancing to that kind of tune, you will let us understand. We will remove eye for your wife, but this okay. Onagiro wado. Or what's what you understand? Because if you know say your goal on the work, your woman not stay with you when that thing not they work. Now, but when the thing they work, it not run. When the thing can't die, because he wants to, that will not be your wife. Yes, now. That will not be your wife. Your real wife will stay with you instead of for better for worse. He good though, he good there. He bad though, he good there. He rain shine, he good there. Sun no, he good there. Everything he there with you. That's a wife. It's only a wolf or a wolf that will not leave you when everywhere is spoiled. On the one side. So ajepkako for coming out on media to tell our women to leave their husband's house that you are dead. You are a shameless man. Very shameless man. That's a big shame and a disgrace to the manhood, to the Benin Men Association. Yes, now. It's a very big shame that our Benin man will come out on live screen and utter that kind of a speech out of your mouth. You're giving yourself an advert that you're sleeping around married women in Europe. And you are bold to say you are a Benin man who is Zua. You know, man? Your beauty is dirty beauty. It's high where a perfume there. Or you not buy a bama. I perfume in your bama. The things that is going on in our community that you're supposed to be talking about, you're not talking about those issues. You're talking about how you know Zua, how you know Magba, how you know Mama. Oppression, different kind of oppression in our community. You don't talk about it. Go to Utaka community. Utaka community is being attacked for the past 10 years. They are in depression. They need freedom from the palace. Nobody is talking about it with your platform. That you are using your platform to praise yourself, to worship yourself, to use your platform to be telling women, doing advert for yourself that you are sleeping around married women. You are a useless man. You bloody civilian. Very useless man. Every national hotel, where they are, the great Benin Kingdom. You don't see what is happening in Benin Kingdom? Now Matthew Idwayekeme, how market? Matthew Idwayekeme, how market now? I told you, you don't dance with the spirit. When you dance with the spirit, you begin to receive failure. About what is my talking? I tell you one thing. I said, look, Matthew Idwayekeme, set Utakans free. Or else, if I campaign for you, you go red. How market? Senator Matthew Idwayekeme. Are you still going to this senator house? How am I setting on here? How market? How market? We were regional. How na conde? How na conde? Una just wanna get Benin. How na conde now? Where una conde? What's the level now? Carry camera means they don't follow hold up. So they want to go do campaign. Why not go campaign again now? How market? The land of Uteko will be continue to hunt you people that plot that animal for Uteko. May they keep people for Uteko. Until you set that Uteko free. Until you remove that animal from Uteko community. Now, Abat, Umage jump very lost. Oduma, how market? You people will always make a failure until you start doing the right thing in Benin lands. Benin land need truth, tranquility in our land, not animals, killers, to become our rulers, to become our leaders in the community. And Matthew Idwayekeme, Osamede Agbovia, Nuyamu Utekon, that is killing people in Utekon, jacking people's land, grabbing people's land grabbers. Until you remove that guy from Utekon, you will see what is going to happen to you. You're going for Senate. It's already a council. Another person is already. I have all the list of the people that are going to Senate from in Edo State. I don't know and I don't South. I have them here. If you want me to read it for you, I will read for the world to do. My Bible is fine. Hello. People going for Senate. You people have failed. You have lost. Let me go for Edo State. Go about this man. Let me read Edo State. Edo State for Senate. Omoregi Ogbede Yama. Number 1. Omorege Ogbede Iyama. Edo South. It's coming out in Edo South. Omorege Ogbede Iyama. Mike Ohonoleme. Edo Central. Pascal Ogbome. Edo North. You see Matthew they came here. Isaga. Oh God. Oh God. Hope you understand me now. You see there? When I tell you before this campaign, before this primary, I tell you, say, Matthew, they can go and set Utakam peoples free. You think it's a joke a day? You refuse to listen to the voice of the ancestors. You refuse to listen to pay deaf ears for the voice of the ancestors when the ancestors are talking. I tell you, say, Matthew, they can go and set Utakam people free. You put that criminals there. You put that Imwe there. Go and remove him from there. You use the name of the king to go and put somebody else in Uteko to be ruling Uteko when you rightfully know that Uteko has a Nogi. But today what happened? The treasure that you are going to grab has failed you. When I tell you this, it isn't a joke at the talk. All of them, all those not shege fathers, all of them that they call you, Frank, they insult you, Frank, they insult you. How markets now? When I tell you, you not here. I sing and you not here. I use you sing, you know. No, this is a joke I did. Oh, well, let's see when we talk about. Anyhow, because nothing say as they talk. I don't know what they talk. I don't know what I see when they tell you now. When you think I be like all those mumu boys where they for abroad, just because they're abroad, they tell them free for them. They just on live video, they talk what come up from their mouths. Now they can't clap now, look me put down. That make another take my word. So when they go backfire, I go still come here because they tell you now. IB. Our market, so that the next people go still get sense, but they learn. Not be everybody when they talk stupid, really stupid, and they always tell them, it's had no sense, but they pick sense. Today now, Alpha, our market. Why you not carry lost now? They jump, they follow up market, they celebrate, they happy. And now, our market. Maybe you are here, maybe you are there. I use a cover at the look now. When I go, they talk to me, no one here. I they tell no, I they talk on, no, you still remain Frank Irabo. You remain Frank Irabo. I they tell you now, why free you take? Why you no nyabo? Why more one? Why more one no nyabo? Why you got fieki? Why you got yen never fieki? Why you got yen in your buy fieki? What tedo? Why you got no signature? Ya fieki? Ya here to ya graboto land grabbers. We not here. We not here. Even the white dick boo are winning. What could do when when bad thing hits you chest, for them come believe say, now true this body talk. When they talk now, not this is a joke at the joke. How market? Senator, how market? Go. Listen it now. Ogbede Yama is there. I'm here when. That's well, already cool. What the content? Even on a triple, I was worried live video. If I want to take, I don't if he makes use of that word, you go away for my life. I don't need crowd. I need quantity, quality people, not quantity, quality. People will get sense. We go make a dog great. No be 419 men. No you okay you want me. Even human sympathy. Even human sympathy to the poor. Who are you governing? They are the poor people. You are governing the poor people. Make them happy. Give them joy. Let them talk good of you. The rich people is already rich. There is nothing you're going to say that will change the rich people. They have their own business they are doing. You are governing the poor people. You are a senator of the poor people. The poor masses, the youth. When the people you are going to govern are in pain, are in agony, how do you expect to have rest of mind? It's just like a father that hits up his son and the son start crying. You go put pillow, they sleep, say one sleep. You know what disturbance, say one sleep. And your pikin they cry. How you want to sleep? How the sleep want to come? Wait till I go to ask myself, boy, are you? Wakila vadi wayare etire. Yeah, time I say on several times. No, they hear. See the other one. What do they call her? Evi with the mumu boyfriend. Only no wazua. No the bella saga. No the bella saga. You come out now. Wait by boyfriend kid. What's your problem about Josagi? Josagi doesn't need lunatic like you. And Josagi we have you no gear. If you when I go bene, when I kick bene. Oh, when I might your word, ya, I kick boy. After extra time, you are in your extra time. You feel say that guy with the fellows go marry you. Oh God, oh Jesus. If you for your mind, you feel say that guy with the fellows go marry person like you. When we life, you know, no, you're not going to frustrate him. You yourself know, so you know, if you see for us. As far as Benin man is concerned, I want to move where you are. Error, gonna come in. Because unless someone a family man in my live video, am I beyond and unless my live video, my story with live video. That's why I continue to play your audio. No, my honor have no matter what you would dig. When if you are care or water. When you care, I will be able to water. When you are the ample laptop in okay or water. No time, no 2,000 euros no care or water. No matter me no matter what you would know. When if you act on a Basil who wa, when I sleeping girl walk on Basil, Basil hair. No my home, when you walk on Basil yak be here. No my home, no time no my home. I may go your way. I may go your way, ye. Because when you hog me. You understand? No. Everything here soon. It's not a new thing. Number 4. Again, you. Ambassador Dion Osage is bigger than you, a big fish. We don't let you bite. You understand? We don't let you bite. Anyhow, Dion live in life. Now ain't getting life. Yes, no. Yes, now. You go into marriage, it don't work. You leave. You go into a relationship, it don't work. You fire them. The most important thing is say the two of them never get picking for each other. Very clear, clean. Everybody work out, stay work out. If they go still work, they work. If you not still work, I will use the title. Do you have the right to live your life the way you want to live? You have to be happy. Yes. You don't say when you define Dion Osage a prick. Fire. From there you judge God's family. You do everything to scatter God's family. Still yet it not work for you. If you what's your problem? Now every reasonable man will get better bright future. Now you want to hit your head. Why you know they follow those that way they come? Me you go to find them, or me you go to saga them. If you why you know they follow it that way they come, you know where you know say on you know the secret for why you don't follow the carry them you buff them of me defend them. Why because I'm a great men where you know say they get brighter future for life. Now you the one to put your head because you they see clear. Abi? Because your mommy with your witchcraft eyes, you know they see destiny of men. They see who kind of men will be all this one. You define destiny. You define men will get better, brighter destiny. When you want to bring down a bad one, because we are great men. Great men, that will be the real great men. Not be to get heaven ahead to get money, make you a great man. The words that comes out of your mouth and you stand by it and you spoke immediately you walk. Those are great men. Those are mighty men of battle. Oduma not lose now. Oduma. Abat don't shout Oduma follow Matido. Abat is suddenly Matido can lose the election. After the Oduma do PDP. After the PDP. Am I Piruana? Every year Piruana. PDP. Every year Piruana. Every year Pirua. PDP ya Pirua. Here PDP. Here we PDP. Am I PDP for them? PDP. How markets? What needs to be doing? Go and do it. By Yahweh is very important. Let's see why. We take a matter. I want to let. I'm not going to leave. I will continue to the saga. I will continue to the saga. One way with the poor red head for you, a red or allow it. But you mistake it, or I mistake it. We are paying for correction. Life where it's all going to be red all through. You understand? Your life was going to be red all through. We make good, we love you. You know, buy no ball out. You can't buy you. You can't buy when it be you. It's just the way it is. If you really want to opinion, collect it. We are by mistake. That's what we. But if you purposely do it, who are going to be you? Any tell you, go house. Tell you. You understand? Oh, now let's go there. Divi. Me wasaga face me. Na me the saga. Na me the bonbon you see. Na me the put up your body go to right now. Face back with the smile. Back with the smile they beat you. Face back with the smile. Leave Josagi matter. You understand? We was 7 Johnny ai. 7 Johnny o menwe of your na woto. Face o menwe. Ya ye ke John. Eke Dion eso obo. Ere o via ye ke guname. Ozavia ye ke guname via 7 days. Oh ya here ye ke no 7 days. When ya here ye ke no because man ye can hear you he oragbon. Oh, ye ke akba. Oh, me ke no le wa. O me ke duma no le wa. Oh, ye ke akba. Una via here. Una here gbe ye ke no wu dem. Nenu sakan se ni. Nenu ya ye ke ase. Na here gbe ye ke no wu ne. 7 good days. I wonder how many days. Why I where is it so? Thank you, man. Where me who? Where I keep me now. I was on me for me wound. Yeah, I go like quick deaths. Ibu where are they? You do sell away. Me and what's away beam the next week. Me wouldn't. I'm gone. And the truth, not a joke. The only thing no head no head I be me. Like born me, you know. All me not you were. If you can try every means possible, me I think you were that means you can kill me. You know, I tell you the truth. But the moment I think you were before, you can't kill me. If you like, you come by play, do do play. Man, where am I baby cool? Mercy come where? I'm not to shake you. I'm not gonna shake you because you are a destiny killer. If me, I mean, you mistakenly jump for it's an evil train. We mistakenly jump for train. I'm not going. My hand not going to touch you because we down. If you are not talk to you, we down. If me mistakenly they come where we then. I know. No matter how you go touch me, I go there. I go there rebuke you by fire, by thunder. We down. Oh God, let this woman disappear. Let this woman go. I am bound to where you are an evil woman. If check any house where you enter. Make a counter for you. Any house where you enter, now quarter they enter the house. That house can never have peace. That house can never have peace. You know, yellow be kiwa. Aguma will be bad enough. You know, Yahoo. Aguma will be bad enough up till now. You know, Yahoo. Aguma will be bad enough. Even your baby father confirm it. Ah, oh my shoe. Hello, my dear. Your baby father confirm it that you are the greatest liar. If you say 100 words, 99 and lie, only one will be truth. Hey, Jesus. He never said 98, never said 97, never said 98, 99, 96, 92, 90. He said 99 and lie. Now you call him. Put him for speaker. Say 99 and lie. I did live video. Hello, what's up? I'm on live stream. Okay. You understand? But don't tell me. Only the important. Don't tell me. What was it? You really are sir. You feel me so? If you want to bow, it'll where you come away. Your new boyfriend now, if you never hear this one, make you hear this one. Your girlfriend, baby, father say, if your girlfriend talk 100 words, 99, na lie. One will be true for inside. Hello. Agree to what talk about? You don't like video? Yeah. We ain't get share, mommy. Yeah, chem. Oh, I'm going to defend me. You chem, man. If you not back with me, it's chem, man. You understand? You chem, man. You borrow. You ajebo. You need to waking. What you penny? Why I get you penny, man? You go with me. You understand? I never get anything. I'm not going to chop the name. We go break my neck. So my people, I greet all of you on better stand and do well for watching this program. Please share this video. If you don't see never share this video, share this video. Let this video go viral. And at the same time, don't forget, don't hesitate to follow Mama V True Word on Facebook page. You understand? Mama V True Word on Facebook page. Please, I want to beg all of my lovers, all the people who love me, who love me. Mama V True Word on Facebook, please follow that page because I'm going to be doing live there. Yes. Whenever with me, about with this man, and I love make everybody grow. Only me want to grow. All of us go sleep poor. You understand? Let all of us grow together. People where they talk truth, where they talk and the way it be without no fear. I see them and they want me to grow. That's the reason why I so much love Kevin Olagwe, Olakoko talk show, Olakoko everywhere talk show. When I still go, they follow him. You understand? Those are men who say they talk and the way it be. That's no fear or favor. I didn't bribe you. Then you may bribe, but it didn't look like I'm a trust. Yes, no, I must talk. Now let myself now trust too. You understand? I don't know for that people, but when they come and speak truth, I love to see people when they speak truth. So please, when they follow their page, because if they follow them, they encourage them to they talk well, to they talk with boldness. But when they see people when they talk, when they share their video, I dare yes now more than 500 people or 600 people they here with me. They don't come on. No, they give me courage. So they knock for the ear, when they hear and the way it be. But when they talk, they see people they watch you. You be like say you they talk for grand. And if you be so. God bless you now. Please, if you are still here, they talk truth more than they share. I'm not misbehave. These people they don't fool us. It's hard time opposition with them to where they belong to. And the only way they take position, no, will be the commenter, no, will be the sharer, no, will be the viewers, no, will be the callers, none of us go join us together position. No, be the presenter. Me they talk now woto. Una they share. As me they talk now they share. No, they put fear for their body. Their issue they go viral. That's the only way. It's just like the way this Uteko Mata Dena, Uteko na Mati Dwayekeme and Arisi Agbovia, Arisi and Osamedi Agbovia. All those evil people for Edo State, they are evil doings for Edo State. As they talk and they share for the whole world to hear what they happen for Uteko for the past 10 years. That the real Enogi of Uteko has been impeached for no reason. Because the man not get money to take fight. Because the man not get gone. Because the man not belong to cultists. The man not be a year, not be a years. They pack cultists full Uteko. They shoot gun every day for Uteko community. And these are the same men. They want to come become senator. Because they cannot get money. So if they talk this thing for live video, when they help us, they share out. Make the whole world hear what they help Uteko. A lot of Uteko sons and daughters are in abroad. Fear not they talk. Because Osamedi Agbovia is ruling Uteko with the signature of Frank Irabon, the secretary of Benin Traditional Council. He's aware. He not going to talk. Make Frank Irabon go answer police. When police people come for him, how come his signature did this paper? Your signature is being forged and being used as a secretary of Benin Traditional Council. You didn't call the person to order and let the king know what is happening in Uteko community as a secretary. You kept mute. The people are even protesting to the palace. You are aware and you kept mute. So what are we saying? Is Frank Irabon not a criminal? Is he not conniving with Osamedi Agbovia to rule Uteko community? If you as a secretary, your signature is being forged in those states where you live, being used by somebody else to be ruling a community, not just a village. We mean a community. As large as Uteko community. And you are the secretary of Benin Traditional Council. Now the issue is gone to police, and the police has investigated the issue that the secretary is before the signature of the secretary is forged. As a secretary, a paper from police was sent to you to reply back to the police. You refuse because you know say you got a problem for police hand. Now, in a traditional way, as a secretary, the traditional way, why don't you call to the elders? How come things like this is going to jeopardize your career? It's going to spoil your name for what you have done in those states. as a secretary. But he kept mute. He didn't talk about it. He didn't even they didn't say anything about it because they have collected money from Osamede Agbovia, who is using the secretary's signature to rule Uteko. And the people of Uteko kept mute. They could not talk because Osamede Agbovia have burned a house in Uteko community. What has never happened in those states? What are not supposed to be happening in those states? You burn a living house in Uteko, burns a car, shoot guns in a house. We have the secretary signatures being used by the same hooligans, and you kept mute. The people of Uteko, the real priest of Uteko, they are all chased, they are all run away from Uteko. They are in the exile, leaving Uteko for strangers. And the secretary of our Benin Traditional Council is sitting down there, putting on white royalty, displaying themselves like responsible people in the palace. And you people are talking about the enemy of the kingdom. If these same people who are eating with the king are perpetrating this kind of evil in the kingdom, what are they? What are they? The people inside the palace, who the palace chiefs are sent on different errands, they are the ones perpetrating evils in the kingdom, oppressing the less privileged, oppressing the voiceless of those states. So what are they? Who are the real enemy of the kingdom? I think now they see what they happen for the kingdom. I don't know why the real Ogyoba, and yeah, what I wake Palasiva. And what totally let work with me, right? Yeah, you know, ba, Yafiaki. Agbewa, I got there, Muda Palace. Oh, okay, no, palace. No, Bayo. If one I do, I would have palace. Yeah, Bayo. Woke Bewa. Woke Bewa. May God help our people. We'll still keep talking about this thing until this video, when I share this video, may reach our hand, because I know say if our king mistakenly hear this word, he will call them to order. Yes. Because they know say they try every business, they block everywhere. I know they collect bribe. Now the reason why I love the reason why this person I see they talk, because many bribe. Because if I have danced to their tune, if I don't keep quiet since then. Hallo.
Da kommt noch rein. Der will sich verstecken von Freund. Schau mal. Kommt er da? Hallo. Hallo. Du bist neugierig. Ja. Aber mit der Katze geht nicht. Na ja. Ja. Hunde und Katze. Ja, Hunde und Katze. Freunde. Das ist ja nicht so. Ja. Ja. Na gut. Gut, tschüss. Komm da, komm. Komm.
There. So please, I use God beg you. I'm gonna share this video. I'm gonna share this video because all this nonsense, which some of our chiefs and some of our big so-called big men for Benin they do, the way they oppress the innocent people for those states, not good. Don't they make the country they okay? You understand? You see my guy there with me. Now me I ain't gonna there. I'm going to go ask. I'm asking what can go soon. On the other all right, my lovely people, I greet all of you now, but that's the way I told right there. Now, bye bye for now.